Here's 12 questions I get asked about bonsai all the time. Let's go. Hey friends. Hey friends. Welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to cover 12 common questions I get asked about bonsai. So let's get started. First up, which bonsai should I buy? If you're looking for an indoor bonsai, I recommend either a ficus or a carmona. For outdoor bonsai, there are many options, but I suggest a Japanese maple or a juniper. These species tend to be more forgiving of beginner mistakes. Next, how do I find out what kind of bonsai I have? There are several great field guides and websites that can help you with species identification. One website I like to use is the Conifer Kingdom. There are also good websites and books dedicated to identifying broadleaf evergreens and deciduous trees as well. What is the best bonsai for beginners? This is a tough question to answer because different people will have different opinions. However, I believe that the most widely available and easiest to care for indoor bonsai is the ficus. For outdoor bonsai, I would recommend a juniper. Both of these are fairly resilient and can withstand a wide range of conditions. Just make sure that their specific watering and lighting needs are met. And remember that all living things are unique and individual plants will have different needs and personalities. How difficult is it to care for bonsai? Bonsai are living trees, so they require regular maintenance and care in order to thrive. However, if their specific watering and lighting needs are met, bonsai can be manageable even for beginner plant parents. The key is to do your research and make sure you understand the specific needs of your bonsai before you bring it home. With proper care, your bonsai can live for many years and become a beautiful addition to your home or garden. Where did bonsai come from? Bonsai originated from the Chinese practice of penjing, which dates back thousands of years. Penjing literally translates to tray landscape. During the 6th century, Japanese monks traveled to China to study penjing and then adapted it to the Japanese aesthetic, eventually coining the term bonsai, which translates to planted in a container. From there, bonsai continued to evolve and was refined by Japanese cultivators until it became the art form we know today. While bonsai originated in China, it is now most closely associated with Japan and is considered to be a quintessential part of Japanese culture. Okay, what are the main bonsai styles? There are many different bonsai styles, but some of the most popular include upright, slanting, cascade, literati, multi-trunk, and broom. Each style has its own unique characteristics and aesthetic appeal. Some styles emphasize the tree's natural beauty, while others highlight its age and wisdom. Ultimately, the best bonsai style for you is the one that you find most appealing. What makes bonsai art? Good question. There's no single answer to what makes bonsai art, but there are several key elements that many people agree contribute to a great bonsai. These include proportion, balance, harmony, negative space, and wabi-sabi. In addition to these aesthetic principles, some people also consider the bonsai artist's intention and skill to be important factors in determining whether or not a particular bonsai is art. Ultimately, whether or not you consider bonsai to be art is up to you. How do I shape a bonsai? Bonsai can be shaped through pruning branches, roots, and the bonsai trunk itself. You can also trim the leaves carefully to create the desired shape and size. It's important to note that bonsai shaping takes time and practice, and it's best to start with a healthy, well-established bonsai. You can also take classes or workshops to learn from experienced bonsai growers. Remember to always do your research and take the necessary precautions when shaping bonsai. Can I keep an indoor bonsai? Yes, it is possible to keep an indoor bonsai. However, only certain tropical or subtropical species will thrive indoors. Most of the time, the ficus is the go-to indoor bonsai. This is because it can tolerate lower light conditions and is more forgiving of beginner mistakes. If you want to keep an outdoor bonsai indoors, you will need to acclimate them gradually to the lower light levels. Be patient and monitor your bonsai closely for signs of stress or disease. How often should I water my bonsai? The frequency of watering your bonsai depends on various factors such as the type of tree, the season, and the potting mix. Generally, it's better to underwater than overwater. Check the soil moisture by inserting a moisture meter or your finger. Bonsai soil should be kept consistently moist but not soggy. Adjust watering frequency based on the specific needs of your bonsai. How long does it take to grow a bonsai? The time it takes to grow a bonsai varies depending on the species, growing conditions, and care. Some fast-growing species can be developed into bonsai in a few years, while others may take decades. It's important to note that bonsai are meant to be long-lived trees. With proper care, your bonsai can live for many years and even become a family heirloom. Don't be discouraged if it takes longer than expected. Enjoy the journey of growing and nurturing your bonsai. Is bonsai art or craft? This question has been debated by bonsai enthusiasts for years. Some view bonsai as an art form, while others see it as a craft. There is no right answer, and it ultimately comes down to personal perspective. However, there are arguments to be made for both sides. On the one hand, bonsai can be seen as an art form because it involves creativity, skill, and an appreciation for natural beauty. Bonsai artists often use non-traditional methods to create their unique works, pushing the boundaries of what is possible with living trees. On the other hand, bonsai can also be viewed as a craft because it involves traditional techniques that are passed down from master to apprentice. Bonsai growers often follow strict guidelines and principles when creating their bonsai, ensuring that each tree is perfectly balanced and harmonious. Ultimately, bonsai can be both art and craft, and there is room for both perspectives. Some people may appreciate bonsai as a traditional craft, while others may view it as a contemporary art form. It all depends on your own interpretation. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I hope you learned something new and got inspired to start your own bonsai journey. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.